show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it's been confirmed 100% now that Ben10 was in fact shot in Baton Rouge on Tuesday, and his condition is unknown according to reports. And y'all, it looks like we have been bamboozled yet again by NBA Ben10 and his camp when it comes to something happening to him. It's like they're so ashamed of things happening to him and always try to hide it as if we're not going to find out anyway. And that's what I don't understand. Maybe they don't think he's somebody. Maybe he don't think he's somebody. Maybe he undermines his own stardom or fame, but he has to remember that he's an affiliate, or once was, of one of the biggest artists in the game right now. So of course, if something happens to him, the media is going to be paying attention and all over it. So no matter what it is, how big or small, if something happens to Ben10, the media is going to cover it. So him lying, or anybody affiliated with him lying about whatever it is, will just be making themselves look foolish. Now, if y'all don't know what we're referring to, it will come out yesterday that allegedly NBA Ben10 along with a few others were shot in Baton Rouge and taken to a nearby hospital. Now, the condition of the individuals were unknown at the time. However, we will also see another article stating that one of them, if I'm not mistaken, or a couple of them, were in critical condition. Now, we don't know who it was that was in critical condition, but we do know that immediately a Dallas blogger by the name of Dallas Global would break the news claiming that NBA Ben10 was shot. Like I said in the previous video, I don't know how a Dallas blogger knew the business happening in Baton Rouge, but come to find out, it has some truth to it. Now, they didn't put much in the caption, they didn't tell us how they knew, they didn't even further explain anything. They left it as that, and at first many people would take to social media to claim that the news wasn't true due to seeing a post that Ben10 had just made. Now, like I told y'all in the previous video, you can't go off of seeing a picture posted by Ben10's Instagram and feel that's enough to prove that he wasn't shot. Y'all gotta remember, all you have to do is sit in bed and be on your phone if something did happen to you, especially if it wasn't something that was serious. Y'all also gotta remember that Julio Fulio had passed away and someone was still posting from his account, trolling and acting like he was still alive. But then y'all also gotta remember Ben10 himself, the last time he was in the hospital, he was denying that anything was wrong with him. In fact, y'all remember when academics claimed he spoke to Ben10 himself and Ben10 didn't even look like he was shot at all. Remember?
I spoke to Ben10 yesterday. Ben10 called me and said, oh, Ben10 was lively as like, he said, act. He said, yo, Ben10 told me the wildest thing. He said, act. He said, you my nigga. You know me and you, we was kicking it back there at the tour. He's like, yo, listen, that nigga making a bag off it. I'm gonna give the real on everything. You know what I mean? All this lies this nigga doing, I'm gonna clear the air. I said, by the way, he showed me everything. I couldn't see a bullet wound. I won't lie to you, I couldn't see a bullet wound.
So due to surveillance footage and investigators' reports, we will find out that that was a lie because All-Star JR stood over Ben10 and would proceed to shoot him until his firearm ran out of bullets. Then we will also find out that Ben10 was paralyzed since April 15th, despite him claiming that he was good and nothing was wrong with him. Not to mention at that time, you also had his affiliates and people around him who knew the truth, also still lying and acting like he was every bit of okay, when in fact, he really wasn't. And it's no different with this shooting that he was involved in as well, in which we'll get into a little later. Now, when it comes to the shooting, initially, the news report surrounding the incident was very bland and didn't give us much information. One of the news articles detailing the shooting would state, quote, 3 people were shot near the intersection of Valley and Wells Street, Baton Rouge police said. The shooting happened around 10 p.m. on Tuesday. A BRPD spokesperson said that the 3 people who were shot were taken to the hospital in a private vehicle, not an ambulance.
A couple minutes ago, a triple shooting in the Valley Park area sent 2 folks to the hospital last night. Baton Rouge police say the shooting erupted around 10 o'clock last night on Wells Street. You're seeing an overhead look right there. We're told 3 victims were shot, and 2 of those victims, they arrived at the hospital by car. There's no word on their condition at this time, and as we continue to learn more about this ongoing investigation, we will let you know. In the meantime, if you know anything that can help investigators try to determine what all went down, give Crime Stoppers a call at 344-STOP. As always, you can remain anonymous.
Now, the only thing that I took from that was that maybe these guys were in a vehicle at the time of the shooting, and maybe it was a drive-by, because it did state that they were shot near the intersection of Valley and Wells Street. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe they were chilling. Maybe they was crossing the street and somebody ran down. Who knows? But once again, the information that we was given from the news reports were very bland, and we didn't really get any more details pertaining to the shooting. If you notice, it was no names, no ages, no identification of the victims, no nothing. Just a very vague report. However, new reports that came out today would involve more details, and this is how people were able to confirm that Ben10 was in fact one of the people that were shot. An updated article on the incident will state, quote, Ben10, a known associate of fellow Baton Rouge rapper NBA Youngboy, was shot in Baton Rouge on Tuesday, just over a month after he was shot in Houston, sources tell WBRZ. Ben10, whose real name is Ben Anthony Fields, was identified as one of 3 people injured in a shooting on Wells Street, sources said. Fields and the other 2 people were taken to a hospital in a private vehicle. In early April, he was shot at a Houston restaurant and taken to a hospital in critical condition. Reports said that the shooter was being robbed of his chains when he pulled out a firearm and started firing shots. 20 to 30 people were inside the building when the gun was fired and 2 people were hit. Now, I know at this point, that man is tired of being in critical condition. And once again, this report was vague. However, now it says a name to one of the victims, and it happens to be Ben10. Now, remember when people were saying that he was shot and other people were saying it was a lie? Well, one of those people was one of his friends by the name of Herm. Herm would take to social media, call out Say Cheese and Sean Cotton, which is Say Cheese CEO, claiming that they're spreading fake news and false narratives. Check this out.
Say Cheese, I don't know. I can't get my words out. Say, my nigga, that's the most in my life. This nigga lied to the people, told people I got grades, told people B got grades. Like, say, my nigga, I understand.
Well, come to find out, Ben didn't get grades, he got shot. Allegedly. Right? But according to the news, he got shot. And this is just me, or do all these guys talk like NBA Youngboy? Like, literally, all I know, they're friends or whatever, but literally, they all talk like NBA Youngboy.
You are op and all that pussy, my nigga. But you get information from the wrong people. I don't know if somebody even told you that dumb thing, but mention my name ain't getting shot. But you know who you talking, but you know who you playing with. Yeah, I say, bro, look, all right. $250,000 out of jury, man. Man, you think I'm worried about a nigga? Man, y'all little blogger niggas, I don't know y'all niggas, boy, y'all falling off or y'all going broke. But keep my name out your mouth, dude. Man, find something safe to do. Oh, little ass boy, you a I really hate you niggas, boy. Like I swear to God, man, man. Damn, nigga, know how I get down. Boy, nigga ain't gonna play me like that about some grades me. Nigga know they better run down and bust my you, man. Say, boy, you talking to the mother?
Yeah, I swear he sounds just like NBA Youngboy. And you know what's funny? These be the guys it happened to. The same ones that feel like it can't happen to them. Right after we find out that something happened to them. It happens every time. So y'all guys out there that's too tough and feel y'all can't be touched, all right.
What you talking to different stuff? Man, y'all nigga crazy. What nigga talking about nigga grades? I'm a grown ass, my nigga already know I'm gonna play me like that, man. Grades? Man, boy, you better run down the bus, man.
Well, I tell you one thing, he better watch what he asks for. Simple. Now, I guess he was covering himself, but he also was making it seem like Say Cheese was lying in totality. But now it's one of 2 things here. He's just covering up for himself and Ben10, just like we seen them guys doing the last time, or he really didn't know that his friend was shot as well. But if he was there, then I don't see how he don't know. But if he wasn't, then it's understandable. But like I said earlier, y'all, I don't know what type of delusion these guys carry, but there's no sense in lying about something that's public information, especially when you know it's gonna come out. Now the $1 million question is this: what led to the shooting? Was it some form of get back? Was his ops having a drop on him? Who knows? What was the motive, and was it caught on surveillance? I want to know how he got caught while he was in a wheelchair, and why wasn't he in the house? For one, we already heard that Fredo Bang's manager / friend Cleasy was shot and unalive in Baton Rouge not too long ago. Therefore, we know it's hot out there. So knowing that, and you're already at a disadvantage due to your condition from the last incident, but still he thought it'd be a good idea to be outside in the midst of all this, just tells me that these guys don't learn their lesson. And we seen when he was in the hospital before that clearly he didn't learn his lesson. He was still talking tough. Mind you, he almost lost his life, but yet he still wanted to talk from a hospital bed, not giving himself any type of time to recover, heal, or even appreciate the fact that his family was by his side. Yet he's still talking as if he didn't learn his lesson. So I guess God had to show him once again, unfortunately. Now, as y'all know, we don't wish jail or death for anybody. So I hope he pulls through, as they did say that somebody was in critical condition. Once again, this is not a situation that anybody wants to be in. And keep in mind, he just literally came out the hospital not too long ago. So I guess we just gotta wait and see what comes out of this. As for the people that were saying that this man wasn't shot, I guess y'all owe a lot of other people that were saying he was an apology. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. I'm out. Are you tired of a bunch of social media gurus promising you results with their course, but all they do is take a bunch of information off YouTube and Google, then sell it to you? Well, look no further. Our YouTube Tips and Tricks Masterclass course comes equipped with SEO tips and tricks, along with methods we use to growth hack our YouTube channel. It also includes step-by-step ways to publish your video before uploading to guarantee a great SEO score. Therefore, your videos can rank and be shown to a bigger audience. Views and subscribers don't come by luck, and just how YouTube have an algorithm, you should have one as well that can guarantee you results. We doing websites and softwares we personally use to generate money creating Faces YouTube channels. If you also would like to skip the process and just buy other pre-built accounts, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, we also threw that in there for you too. We went through trial and error, so you don't have to. Click the link in the description or the comments and get started today.